Hey, Christmas is coming up, Fezzy, my favorite time of year. You know why?
Oh, why is that? The shopping? The gifts?
No, not shopping or gifts. The main thing about Christmas for me, it's time for another filthy XXX Christmas with Airsick.
Oh, man.
What do you mean the results came back? Oh, Maria. This ain't what I expected. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. 'Cause the stick turned blue and that is bad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh,
What are you doing, man? Put that back on.
Get rid of that.
That is bad. I kinda wish that you would've blew me. I mean, my God, you hardly knew me. And now I bet you're gonna sue me and get me for child support. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. I'm out of here. Gonna grab a cab.
All right, there you have it, Fezzy. Another XXX filthy Christmas.
I can't believe we're going to start playing this CD again from Airstick.
I don't know where Billy is setting this up. I guess through ronfez.net, you'll be able to pick up some of these CDs. Last year, thing sold like wildfire, and I think it's going to happen again. Earl, will you give it a big thumbs up or thumbs down?
A tremendous thumbs down. It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
You really don't like it?
I hate it. It stinks on ice.
Now, last year, Harry, I know, hated it because he's anti-Billy. What about you, Dave?
I love it. I think it's some of the best comedy I've heard in a long time. Not only that, when I was on my overnight shift at my terrestrial station, I played a couple of the tracks.
Did you play Oh Shit, I'm a Dad?
I couldn't play that one.
Yeah.
But
This thing is the lamest thing I have ever heard. I can't believe they sold one of them.
No, they sold plenty. Let me go over some of the big tracks here for Airsick's Christmas songs. Is it a filthy XXX Christmas?
Yeah, a very filthy XXXmas.
Enter Santa. Guys Can't Rap, which I love. I'll Be a Homo for Christmas.
Stupid.
Even the titles are funny.
The big hit single, Oh Shit, I'm a Dad. Rudolph the Well-Hung Reindeer.
Oh, that's funny.
Santa Came on Mom's Nightgown. Shits on Christmas. I wouldn't mind hearing that. 12 Days of Divorce. It's the Most Wonderful Time for a Beer. Jews Don't Have Christmas. Joy Goes Around the World. Kick the Homeless Guy. Light the Menorah. Well, that just seems like it's, a nice one. My Porn Keeps Me Faithful. Santa Pay Me. There's no fun for Christmas for Jews.
There's 3 Jew songs on this thing.
And 4 is in there twice. And then one just called Your Mom's Box.
Is this a Christmas CD or his rehab diary? This is awful.
It wasn't awful. The voices were hysterical, too. They're great singing voices. They always hit the key.
Yeah. Great production on it, too. Now, Billy Staples used to work with Fez and I years ago. It's like Old Home Week. We're hearing from Pyle. Now, Billy Staples is reissuing this album. Talk to Mikey Boy and see if we can't get a link up, because people love this album.
People hate this thing. These are the worst parody songs ever.
Dave bought one on his own last year.
I bought 2. I
Really?
bought one that is still at the radio station where I work.
Smart.
And then one for my private collection.
Sure.
You don't remember all the hate mail we got for playing that stuff?
Not one.
It was awful. I mean, it was some of the worst mail I've ever read.
You are jealous of Billy, and you have been for many, many years. Jim, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys, the reason Earl doesn't like the album is he's afraid Billy's going to come back and take over as the producer over there.
It is true.
Later, boys.
Billy was probably the best producer we ever had.
I have no fear of Billy. I have fear when he's in a studio cutting records.
I want you to tell the truth. Who's got more skills? Who's got more production skills, you or Billy?
I do, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Billy has no production skills.
Well, then how did he get a job as our producer?
He could answer phones.
Better than anyone. You got to give him that.
I may give him that, but that's no reason.
Thank you. Say that again.
I may give him that.
Thank you.
But that's no reason to start playing a very filthy XXXmas on this show again.
Earl, get a hold of him and beg him if we could have a couple signed copies.
Do I have to?
Mm-hmm.
How do you sign a turd?
I think felt tip.
A smoldering turd at that.
All right, come on, Earl. Now it's too much. One thing I like about you, Dave, is that you're open to other artists.
Absolutely. I mean, I even remember there was a thread on ronfez.net about it.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people who loved that album.
I know. You know who loves this album? Truckers.
Truckers love this?
Yeah, it keeps you busy.
They would love to run over this. To have a pile of them out on the road.
I'm not saying listen to it in July and whatnot.
I agree with you. Go to track 7 for me, would you? Because I don't remember this one. Shits on Christmas Day.
It makes no sense.
Hold on, you stepped on Fez's, on Dave's lap. Shits on Christmas Day.
I got the shits, can't hold it in on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. My ass explodes without warning on Christmas Day in the morning. Diarrhea under the Christmas tree on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I think I shit on a gift for me on Christmas Day in the morning.
I do have a problem with this one. Not enough sound effects.
And the worst sound effects. Those are supposed to be fart noises, I guess.
Those bagpipes.
Shit noises.
Yeah.
It's called Shits on Christmas. So when you hear it, it's shits happening.
Sounds like they're letting the air out of a balloon really slow. It doesn't even sound like
What do you
fart
want?
noise.
A better shit on there? That's the problem you two asshole lovers have? You drive me crazy.
This thing makes no sense with the shits on Christmas morn. What does that have to do with anything?
You never heard of the Christmas shits?
No, never in my life. It's not a tradition.
You're partying a lot. All of a sudden, Christmas comes around, you got the Christmas shits.
Oh, it is so bad.
Now you got a song to listen to.
It's giving me a headache.
Those bagpipes practically made me tear up. I mean,
Well, you're Irish.
it's beautiful.
That'll happen.
Man.
Yeah, I could hear this as you're sitting there eating your Christmas dinner and hearing shits on Christmas Day. This is awful.
Earl, it's not for you, it's for the kids. Obviously, you're out of the demo right now. This is for the jackass Borat generation.
That's me, baby.
Yeah.
And this is a hit.
No, it definitely is big with the kids. It is definitely big with the kids. Richard, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, Ronnie? The only difference I see is that literally sounds like shit, whereas Black Girl's production is more figurative.
Thank you very much.
I think there was an insult in there somewhere.
Here's the Midnight Rider. You're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
You got a point, man. I'm a truck driver, and that's some of the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Oh,
Thank
please.
you.
Oh,
Absolutely.
forget it.
For some reason, and I talked to Billy about this last year, it really did well with the truckers.
Man, I'm telling you, you got to play that stuff, like, constantly between now and Christmas.
We will, pal.
We cannot keep playing this all the way through Christmas.
And Midnight Rider, I went over
Yeah.
your accounts. You only have one more silver dollar.
Yeah, I know, and the clothes I'm wearing ain't my own.
Yeah. Well, don't let them catch you now. Don't let
Oh,
them
I
catch
will.
the Midnight Rider.
All right, buddy.
See you later.
Bye.
All right, peace. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, guys, I just want to say, as a Jew, I don't really get many songs for the holidays, and I think I want to hear some of the Jewish tracks on the song. I think it's kind of nice.
All right, there's a
to celebrate
couple
the
of
holidays.
Jewish songs on here that the Jewish kids like. Obviously, the older people don't. There's no fun for Christmas for Jews. Let's try that one, track 17.
Mike, you're my friend. There you go. That's what we feel.
You're not getting squat for Christmas. There's no gifts that Santa leaves. No Jesus birthday presents just because you don't believe. You have your potato latkes with your cheap toys that you hate. Those Christian kids look so happy. Oh yeah, mom, the dreidels wait. You got guilt and not a new bike. You got nothing that you like. You know that it's true. There's no fun on Christmas for Jews. Oh,
That was the worst.
Here's what you don't understand about the Airsick Christmas songs, the filthy XXX Christmas. They're parody songs. So he's taken, Fez, he does something a little different. He's taken songs that are popular with people and added a funny twist to them.
Yeah, like that hasn't been done a billion times before, and I'd say a billion times better.
I bet you'll be going home tonight humming Shits for Christmas.
I will not be humming Shits for Christmas.
Chris, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, how's it going, fellas? I
Good.
just wanted to say that Fez is wrong. Poop does have a good place in Christmas, or else South Park would have never made Mr. Hanky.
There you go. This stuff, a lot of it was done prior to Mr. Hanky, too. This is kind of a best-up compilation for the Airsick fellas.
It's the absolute worst. We can't possibly keep playing this all through the holiday season.
Are you playing an act here?
I will go out of my mind.
Are you doing an act?
No, I'm not doing an act. I hate this crap.
Are you the Christmas Grinch around here?
No. I like Christmas. I hate crappy Christmas parody songs.
And you like them, right, Dave?
I love it. I think if you're a musical snob, maybe, like Earl or something,
right,
you don't appreciate it. But this is for blue-collar Christmas folk like myself.
A lunch bucket, fellas.
Lunch bucket.
Now, Dave, as long as you know me, have I openly gone out of my way to trash a record? I never trash a record. This is the only record I have openly trashed because it's horrible. It's unlistenable.
That's because this one doesn't have a fucking record company pulling your strings. Pulling your strings, Earl. Let's face it. That's why you like every record that comes out. Because you get shit for free for them. You're bought and owned by the big record companies.
And I mean, I'll support any independent and major artist, but this is just independent shit. Let's just call it what it is.
Something personal, then. Now I know for a fact it's something personal. Why do these arguments always end up you and Earl against me and Dave? Do you ever notice that? 100% of the time.
I think Earl and I are right in this one.
It's not a tag team match, guys. We can all like Billy's fucking Christmas thing.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, don't let the envy overcloud this fun and
don't let the end overcloud it.
I'm not in...
Bo, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, Ron, I think it's great stuff, man.
Thank you.
And that's why I think you need Big A there with you, man. Man's intelligent. He'd be with you all the way.
Oh, please, don't get started.
Big A. I noticed that, too. You don't like Big A.
No.
You don't like Billy. You don't like Crazy Jen.
No, I don't care for her. I think she's a nut and a pain in the ass.
You don't like anybody who you feel the footsteps of, Fez.
Oh, I do not feel any footsteps from any of these people. What I hate about this Airsick thing is there's not a laugh in this. It's 18 crap tracks, and there's not a joke in it.
Dave was laughing his ass off. I'm not a big laugher. You know that about me.
That I understand. But
I've never once laughed at anything you've said. Well, when you were drunk and hypnotized, I laughed. I like you out of control. But Dave understands comedy.
Yeah. I even slap my knee sometimes with Billy stuff.
Chris, you're on Run and Fez.
This is great. I need to get the autographed copy. Plus, I want to buy them for Christmas presents for all my crews.
You know what? I want to really point this out. I told Billy, I emailed him. I go, we will be playing this again. He is our friend, Fezzy. We haven't worked with him in 3 years, right?
Right.
He hasn't worked in 3 years. Why can't the guy have a little bit of a Christmas and get involved in it?
We can't put our name behind this mess, this CD. It's awful.
Stop it, seriously. It's gone too far now. It's one thing to tease around with your buddy. It's another thing to yell, it's awful. This is his work. And he gets his feelings hurt, too. And he's really a good guy. Chris, I'll find out how we can get those out there. I think Billy has time to autograph every copy.
He has time to write down his life story on every copy.
Kurt, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I miss Fez.
Me too.
Right here.
Paul Bond from Airstick Productions is going to be in my comedy club in Tom's River, Knuckleheads Comedy Club this weekend.
Knuckleheads, Paul Bond. Will he be bringing the guitar and doing the songs?
Yes, he will. I don't know if it's going to be a poop-filled Christmas, but it should be funny.
Let him know that get a hold of Billy and that we're going to be playing the Christmas songs this year. If I know O&A, they're going to want to jump into this too. Because I got to tell the truth. We met Airsick through O&A.
Yeah. Billy was fat guy.
Billy was fat guy in those days.
On Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. All right, talk to you later. Paul Bonnet, Knuckleheads, Tom Rivers.
Tom's River, New Jersey.
Thank you very much, my friend. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Paul Bond, good guy, real good guy.
Tom's River is the home of Little League champs. That's what it only goes to. It makes sense that Airsick would be at such a prestigious town, such a prestigious comedy club.
I forgot you love New Jersey.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm doing my best to send you back there. I really am.
Well, I'm saying that's an impressive room, and it just makes sense that Airsick is playing it. There you go. I think that shows you how good they are.
Big Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Wanted to check and see if Earl could recommend any good Kwanzaa songs for the holidays.
Earl, is there a Kwanzaa song you and your family listen to?
No, we don't celebrate Kwanzaa. We celebrate Christmas.
Isn't there that one song, Boil That White Man, Boil That White Man, Boil That White Man? Old African song your family had?
I don't care for that one.
There's no Boil That White Man. We're not doing any
you know what your
reverse
problem is
Mandingo.
What my problem with you with Kwanzaa this year is? You seem like you're taking the Kwan out of Kwanzaa.
I'm not taking the Kwan out of Kwanzaa.
You know, this year Spanish are having Wanzaa Day. And I think it's a fucking total ripoff. It's all about Juan is coming. Eric, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Ronnie, of course a bowl of gravy isn't going to know a good Christmas song if he hears it.
That is true, Fezzy.
I am not a bowl of gravy.
But you never seem to be the guy who knows anything about music or sports or politics or history.
That's right.
I know about
or
stuff.
Women. Why are you here?
I know about some things, and I know crap when I hear it.
Here's Pat. Pat, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Earl and Fez are crazy. That's funny as hell.
All right, let's go. Let's hear track 11. Joy Goes Around the World. What do you do for a living, Pat?
I'm driving a truck right now as we speak.
Do me a favor. Get on the CB and tell all the truckers this stuff is out there. All right?
They all know it. They're all listening.
And put the hammer down, big man. All right, talk to you later.
Right.
866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez.
And just for $50, worth every cent, just get a room. Then your cock she'll take and suck, and then her pussy'll fuck. Then drive it in her ass like a Mack truck.
Admit it, that one had you laughing.
That may be the worst yet.
You know, your problem is you probably never heard the original song, Joy to the World.
I've heard the original Christmas hymn. Thank you.
Earl, you don't like that one?
It's fucking brutal.
Oh, come on.
How many things are politically incorrect, but also give you that warm and fuzzy feeling?
I know.
You know?
It reminds you of being a kid again.
Yeah.
Brings back that childish fun.
It's just yelling fucking sucking, trying to make
Finally, you got me laughing over here. Elmer, you're on Ron and Fez.
Big A!
Big A!
Be quiet.
Excellent. First off, I just wanted to say, Steve Watley, why do you guys got to be such snobs? I mean, take the music for what it's for. It's a joke. Liven up. Don't have another heart attack, Fezzy.
Oh,
that's really mean.
Big A.
Big A. Big A.
That has nothing to do with Big A.
No, it's just like a thing that we do. Like, you know how you do at the end of the show, the little, see ya. We do, Big A. Big A. Big A.
That's just nonsense, too.
Fez, your mom's on the phone. She's mad at your sister-in-law and wants you involved.
Again?
So you don't hear any blowback about this show, huh?
No, I didn't get any of that.
Nice.
Fortunately.
Count your blessings. Count your blessings. Is it so weird out of the three of us that had a Thanksgiving, all three turned into ugly fights?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it was we almost made it through our Thanksgiving day without it happening. It happened like Thanksgiving evening. And we couldn't go the holiday without it happening.
What about for you, Earl?
We got through the dinner okay, and then it was just like that moment, like after dinner and right before dessert.
Same exact time as me.
And you're just kind of catching up and hanging out, and the game had ended, so there was
I
nothing
literally
really
was
going
driving
on.
home, and I said to my chick, am I now the world's oldest orphan? When I don't, and I go, why? This should have happened when I was, the first time I left.
I was by myself, but my parents took me out to dinner last night to, be with
Make
me, I
up
guess.
for it since they love the other
Yep.
boy better.
And my dad somehow overheard about me saying on the show, making fun of his oversized pumpkin pie.
Oh, he had fun with
So
that?
he's like, oh, so I hear you don't like the pumpkin pie, huh? It's too big for you, hotshot? Fine, I'll get you a small little pie like everyone else. I thought people like lots of pumpkin pie. I'm like, Jesus Christ, who's reporting this info back?
Next year, have him make us a giant pumpkin pie.
Okay.
And we'll put it over big on the show. Because here's something I believe in life. That's supporting your friends. That's what I want to get behind Air Sick Christmas.
Well, we can support friends, but do we have to support the CD?
Come on, stop.
This is the most unfunny thing ever.
All right, I want you to swear to God right now, okay?
All right. On what?
On this. You really don't like this.
I swear to God, I really don't like this.
Burn in hell.
If you're lying, you will burn in hell.
I'm burning in hell listening to this thing.
Lie. That's a lie, and it's just a chance for you to be the cranky old man. You're too young for the cranky old man role.
This thing is hideous.
Greg, you're on Fez.
Ronnie,
Yeah,
what's going on, buddy?
yeah.
I can't believe Fez would talk shit about Airsick when he actually sung It Makes You Fez.
Well, I know.
Come on, Fezzy.
It makes you Fez a million times better than any one of these Airsick songs.
Swearing to God again?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
No wonder
Hey.
Notre Dame loses so much. Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, man, I want to know two things. Number one, why is Fez so upset? Because I still actually have one of the Shrink and Stink official T-shirts that he put together the first time around. And second of all, when you guys say Big A, why doesn't he just filter that like he filters everything else? And here's you guys saying Big A.
Do you want to yell Big A when we yell Big A?
No, I don't. And Chris, that was a really long
Big
trip to get to that joke.
Anytime I'm on the phone with Dave, like I'll answer the phone. If it's Dave, he'll goes like this, Big A, and I go, Big A.
Why? Why would you do that?
You know how everybody likes Big A, right?
No,
Everybody needs a hero. Ours is Big A. He's like our Fonzie.
Big A.
But you're like our Jenny Piccolo.
The slut?
Why are you willing to play this shit, Earl, if you're not willing to play the Airsick stuff?
Because this is a recognizable and popular and
Put
well-liked
on
theme.
track 14, then. My porn keeps me faithful. And I will be watching both you guys, and if you don't laugh, I'll be shocked.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Oh, yeah, that's it. My porn keeps me faithful. Drop trow in the basement. Oh, come ye before she gets home. Don't let her catch me. Oh, it's my true salvation. It is my hidden treasure. The value can't be measured. I go there to be pleasured by Tracy Lords. Be careful, beginners, with your masturbation. Don't let what had happened to me happen to you. While on a porn site, thought I had it timed right, and then I heard the door key. Oh God, my wife's home early. I only had one hand free. Yes, I got caught.
Goodbye.
866 Run Zero Fez. That's the Filthy Christmas.
Tracy Lords. What year is this?
79.
What is it, Tracy Lords? You can't even own Tracy Lords porn anymore. You.
Well, Tracy Lords did turn 18 in 83, probably. 84. So it's okay now.
There's Billy, Captain Timing.
They managed to make that AOL email noise sound
Funny.
musical.
Yeah.
Like a harp, almost. Beautiful.
Pathetic.
Jim, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, my man.
Yeah.
Hey, this CD, man, is great. It's got you and Fez's name all over it. If I was going to buy it, I look for it on the Ron and Fez label.
Thank you. 866 Run Zero Fez.
We have nothing to do with this.
Well, we're just supporting our friend. Brian, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I seen that guy, Paul Bond. He was the one that's singing those songs. He was a backup man with Jim Brewer and Jim Brewer's band. I seen Paul Bond anyway stand up live. I had to say he was one of the funniest comics I've ever seen in my life, and I recommend his stuff to anybody that's listening. Thanks a lot, guys.
Knuckleheads in Tom's Rivers this weekend. Go see Paul Bond.
Great
Always
joint.
funny.
I might take a trip down to Jersey just for it.
Go check him out.
Yeah.
Maybe take that CD of yours down and get it signed.
Maybe I can get it signed by Paul Bond. I have it signed by Billy.
Right.
But,
you got it by Bernie Taupin. Now you need Elton John.
Yeah.
Maybe he can be talked into singing, oh shit, I'm a dad.
Well, I would love that if he did.
He might do it. It's that time of year. Pench, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Dick Holder, number 70, checking in.
Hey, man.
Hey, I wanted to ask Fez, what's a better gift, the Air 6 CD or a centerpiece?
A lovely centerpiece, a holiday centerpiece would be a much better gift, obviously.
Did you take a centerpiece to your mother's house?
No, I did not.
Because you never do it. We caught you in a lie.
I took them a ham.
We caught you in an absolute lie. All right, we'll be playing more of the Airsick Christmas songs later on in the show. Later on in the next several weeks. And then also, Earl, get a hold of Billy. How do people get them?
I think you can go to paulbond.net to buy it there.
We don't know because last year it was on sale, but I just started pushing this on my own.
But I'll double check with Billy about how to buy this.
Because I bet if I go to paulbond.net right now, it's not there.
Think it'll be sold out already?
I don't think that they know that we're promoting again this year. I sent him an email that said, it's Christmas, be ready. And then he said back, I've got to get to the printing press, probably not knowing how CDs are made. You may be getting a Bible, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what he's doing with it right now.
Gee, that would be a shame if he couldn't come up with any more.
Earl, have you noticed this, that this Kramer situation of Kramer using the N-word will not go away? And yesterday, I guess he was on Jesse Jackson's radio show, which I don't know whether everybody knows is Jesse Jackson has a radio show where he counts down the top 40 hits every week, and he'll also play some shout-outs for people. Really, really great old-school programming. But he had a co-host with Kramer yesterday. Jesse tried to turn it back into, yeah, you said this, you know, it was the wrong thing to say, but now let's take a look at what race is like in this country and tried to use it as a step-up point rather than making it all about Kramer. Why won't this story go away, Earl?
I really don't know why. I mean, because he's such a big star. I mean, Seinfeld is
It's not true that he's a big star. I mean, the guy hasn't worked in 8 years.
I mean, but Seinfeld is it's still locked in everyone's
that
consciousness. People still watch the reruns. It's the best.
It's on 3 times a day, I think, in New York City.
Best-selling DVD of all time, and I think that's the only connection. And Jerry kind of went out of his way to vouch for him on Letterman.
Which was a class move, don't you think?
Oh, it was a terrific move.
It was a right move.
I mean, he was standing by his friend, but...
Like me with Billy Staples?
Well,
not judging him, but supporting him?
Well, both Kramer and Billy were equally awful.
Oh, that's mean.
That's not
seriously
true.
Mean.
But I mean,
Dave, why won't this story go away?
Because it's Kramer himself. It's not Seinfeld. He was an icon. People forget that.
People love Kramer.
Remember, like in 1995-6, everyone had the Kramer T-shirt, that stupid Kramer poster where it looked like a painting and he has a pipe and shit.
Yeah.
He was an icon.
I still see that for sale in some fucking stores.
It was like as big as when Bart Simpson was taking over. Kramer was huge.
Fezzy, why won't this go away? And is it time to move on to like a bigger story?
It's time to move on. That's one reason why it won't go away. A bigger story hasn't come along to make it go away.
Like Iraq?
Exactly. And also...
Exactly. No, Iraq is bigger.
And Kramer keeps apologizing. There's no sort of, all right, I went on Letterman and I apologized.
Well, he has these professional spin doctors working with him right now. And the professional angle is this is a good thing. Mainly because they see the end of this. that you keep apologizing, and before you know it, you're a name brand again, and your name's back out there.
It's like this warped apology tour. Like, let's apologize to very specific black people. You know, okay, we'll do Letterman to get the hip audience. We'll do Jesse to get the older blacks. Next will probably be like an Al Sharpton or...
I'd say this, though. I think it is time to look at the bigger picture, okay? And the big story behind this for me, and Earl, you probably can answer this better than anyone, is why can't blacks be quiet during a performance? That's what it all comes down to. We've all been to a show, we've all been to a movie, and you guys are constantly yelling out. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not appreciated.
Well, I mean, I happen to agree with you on that, but, you know, we're an expressive folk. You know, we hear something funny.
It's a fucking movie, Earl.
You hear something funny.
You yell back at movies.
You hear something, you laugh. It's just a natural reaction sometimes.
I was at Traffic when the girl was getting banged by a white guy, the movie Traffic. Someone in the audience yelled out, "Congratulations, now you're a crack whore." That fucking opened it up for the call and response to start out in the theater. Now, people think because it's like so much a cliche that, you know, it's fallen into prejudice, and that's not true. I'm telling you right now, black people yell at the fucking movie screen. Black people yelled out that night and fucked up the show for Kramer and everybody else.
Well, that line of Traffic, didn't it add to the experience, though?
No. I'm not making this fucking story up. I have somebody that can vouch for it. When black people, I'm at the theater, black people are yelling out shit at Amistad. Amistad, the fucking thing, they were yelling, "Now your ass is off the boat," as fucking the slaves are being thrown off the boat. This would be like going to Schindler's List and hearing Jewish people yell shit out. It would never happen.
You know, black audiences always try to add common sense to it, and they will not suspend their disbelief at all. I don't know.
So they think the people up on the screen are live.
We are going to have a situation where we have separate movie theaters before you know it, Earl.
We already have separate movie theaters.
Not in Times Square, you don't.
Well,
you got to watch it alone.
Yeah,
that's the
true.
problem.
I tried to watch Star Wars, and the black guy was sitting behind me, the new one, and he goes, when she was giving birth, "Oh, that one's got to be Luke, and that one's got to be Leia then, because they're twins." It's like every fucking person knows it.
Right.
And I agree.
You're not at home. You're not watching the TV.
I think for some reason they think that they're the comic relief in the theater. That
you're not.
I'm the big jolly black guy, so I can say whatever I want.
White people are stupid enough to give the uncomfortable laugh.
Yeah.
Well, if a white guy yells that out, everyone's mad at him. I'm going to tell you why you people do this, Earl. And when I say you people, I mean the entire race. Because no one taught you how to behave during church, where you are allowed to yell out and jump up and down during fucking church, running back and forth. And I know white people are picking this up in the South and the fucking Midwest. I'm not comfortable with it.
Well, again, look, the Pentecostal and Methodist churches, that's just part of the experience.
It's got to stop. It's not part of the experience. It's distracting. I'm trying to hear Preacher Man. You sit your ass down unless you want to go off and learn this shit yourself.
Yeah,
go to Bible school.
You know, and they said, "And the Lord said, rise up." You don't like to hear the guy go, "Uh-huh."
No.
You know, the guy go,
I like quiet. Maybe an occasional amen together when it's planned and when it's time. This is why we ended up with this problem with Kramer. And I'll tell you what, sooner or later you're going to hear preachers yelling out the N-word. He's an N-word!
But, I mean, but going back to the whole Kramer thing, it's just, I don't know, I just think that if he stops the tour, because he's on this, you know, like you said, he has all these spin doctors and he's on this apology tour.
Jesse Jackson's having them, so don't act like Jesse Jackson's not involved in this.
But it's such a hot story now. If we had
and the
a
young
chance to
brothers,
book
the heckling brothers now want money.
That I would not give them a thin red cent for. I mean, they hired, what's her name, Gloria Allred as their lawyer.
The Menendez brother lawyer?
Yeah, they hired her as a lawyer. I mean, they haven't said we're suing, but I wouldn't
They're
give them
fucking suing and you know it.
I mean, I wouldn't
they
give
want
them
some
a nickel.
hush money. Josh, you're on Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to know if it's okay to yell out and make comments during the preview.
No, I'd rather not. I think once we drop the lights down, we keep it quiet. I do. I think we keep it to ourselves. By the way, I went to see the Borat movie. Saw 9 previews. Not one worth watching. Not one fucking preview where I said I want to come back and see this film. Terrible year of film. Terrible year.
That happened to me for your consideration. The movie was supposed to start at 6:30. It started at 6:55. I won't say the name of the Times Square Theater, but I'm considering suing now. 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's too much. It's way too much.
Because they're putting in car commercials now and Coke commercials.
I know, and it's our fault. We fucking put up with it. The first time they ran a Coke commercial, we should have torn the fucking screen down. And the previews are unwatchable now if you happen to be a fucking fan of what's coming up, because this is how stupid this fucking country is. They're running commercials for tonight's Deal or No Deal. They show that the guys made it to the $750,000 question. This is in the fucking preview. I'm watching the other night. While you're watching the show, they're showing previews for coming up later in the show. They show that he's pushing the pie in the guy's face. They're giving away the fucking bits while you're watching the show.
They'll do that also with the previews, too. They'll basically show you the movie, to the point where they'll show you the ending of the movie. They'll show you key plot points.
You get the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm like, why should I even go see the movie now? You gave me the whole movie in like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Did they play the Diane Keaton preview at your theater?
I don't remember seeing that one.
Oh, my God. Just every single romantic comedy of she's a single mom.
Yeah.
And like, shut the fuck up.
She's 62.
Yeah, exactly. It had something to do about her age and everything.
But we've already seen her make it as a single mom with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, it was something's got to give. This looked like the sequel to that film. It was totally
What did you think
repetitive.
of for your consideration?
I
Be
actually
honest.
liked it.
Did you?
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
You and Kathleen from the Bronx.
Yeah.
You both refused to fucking believe. I could sit down and run it down with you, but I won't, because the film's not going to make a lot of money, but I was disappointed.
The one thing I could see having a problem with is if people didn't see Best in Show, Mighty Wind, Waiting for Guffman, they wouldn't like this movie, because a lot of it was gags, like physical gags with the characters, like seeing Fred Willard in the Ryan Seacrest haircut. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the whole thing was about funny haircuts.
Right, and
I had
it's
a
like-
problem with that.
Right.
And that film that they were all in never would have been made. There's no film, let alone get Oscar consideration. It was too silly for them. It wasn't subtle enough. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, I went to see Borat last week, and it was like Dave said, 25 minutes before the movie, after the actual start time, which sucks for me because I like to get high up before the movie, and now by the time the movie starts, I got to go back out and smoke again.
I know, I got to plan my fucking high too. I know exactly what you're talking about. But let's suppose you show up for the 6:30. You got your bucket of popcorn, your Coke. It's fucking gone by the time the goddamn movie starts. They are ruining your experience, and you're just furious. You're just furious watching all the previews. Because if it's a movie you want to see, you've now seen the end of it. Chris, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, I went and saw Tenacious D this weekend, and they had the worst movie flub I've ever seen in my life. You could see the the boom mic for about 20 minutes of the fucking film, and every shot, every time they walked around, it followed their heads. I thought it was a gag or something, but they never addressed it.
How was the film? Did you like it?
It fucking blew, man. I love the show. I dig the music, but the film was very subpar and very stupid. And
yeah, they made a gigantic mistake in timing with that. Because I agree with you. That Tenacious D HBO show was fucking hysterical. The first album or whatever was very, very funny. But you were already past it. The thing was, Jack Black wasn't already a movie star. You know? Now it's like a vanity project, where before it was like you didn't really know the guy too much, so it was hysterical to you.
Makes me wonder if, like, that Simpsons movie, if that's coming out too late. That thing has been, I think, 10 years in the works, and the show's been on for 20.
And hasn't been funny in how many? 4 or 5?
Right.
Maybe they're saving it all for the film, though. It's possible.
The other one is like they keep talking about this Indiana Jones 4, and I'm like, do you want to see old, crinkly Harrison Ford trying to flop around the desert one more time? Timing's bad.
Let's go to Dave. Dave, you're on Fez.
Yes, I want to ask Earl, is he saying that blacks are disruptive in shows because they can't control themselves?
No, we're just very expressive people. We have an opinion, we'll say it, and we're not afraid to say it.
Yeah, that's like saying, hey, if I see a pair of tits I like, I'm going to grab them.
Well,
You're in a fucking society now, Earl. We do things to get by in a society. That's like saying, hey, if I got gas, I'm just going to fart no matter where I happen to be. That would be considered what?
Rude.
Exactly. I'm telling you the same thing about yelling out at a movie. Particularly Amistad, which should have been a very sad movie, and I would think even more sad for black people.
What other chance do you get a chance to vent that? Let's say if there's a revolt on the boat, you're like, yeah, go. I mean...
No. I heard this fucking phrase, now your ass is getting thrown off the boat. When I should have been fucking in tears.
So they were criticizing?
They were laughing and it was going for funny fucking bits on it.
Jesus.
I want to watch a movie. I don't even like when people laugh over the fucking next line in a comedy. I'm like, control your fucking shock. Control yourself.
I saw that Ike and Tina Turner movie. What's Love got to do with it in the theater? I thought those black women were going to start punching the screen at Ike Turner. They were so loud into that movie.
Why do you say that they're into it? I say just the opposite. You're not into it because you're not showing the film any fucking respect. You're yelling shit out.
Everybody's been Jerry Springerized, where the audiences can just behave in any disruptive manner that they want.
Thank you. Thank you. We no longer think it's that a society is important.
And not to be racist or anything like that, but on any reality show, if there's a black cast member, they're always the person who will say something rude and then say, well, I tell it like it is. I speak my piece of mind. You don't want to hear it, walk away.
Yeah, well, I think you've moved over into racism. We were talking about how to behave in public.
No, but...
You're saying every fucking Uncle Tom on a reality show represents the masses.
No, I'm saying it's linked because it sometimes feels like, people can speak whatever they want, and you have to be discerning with your brain.
Why aren't you then, right now?
I don't.
Before you took it in that direction. Earl, you're 100% okay with this. You think that this makes the movie experience more fun. Every fucking film we see now should be Rocky Horror, where people yell shit out.
No, I'm just saying be honest of what you feel. If you see a stunt that you like and you clap or you yell or you have a reaction to it, why not? I mean, why not express yourself? Or if you hear a funny line...
Because I'm not here to see you fucking express yourself. I'm here to see Borat fucking express himself. The person I spent the 10 and a quarter. I don't think a funny line during Amistad fucking works for me.
Does it it doesn't help diffuse the situation at all? I mean,
no,
if you
I
see
don't want it diffused.
Awful,
I want to be tied up in that fucking film. I want to feel like it's happening now. And if I hear a fucking black person yell, now how's your ass? Now you're going to shut your ass up. Let me go over to Bronx Johnny. Bronx Johnny, even though you're Latin, you live uptown, I'm sure you see a lot of movies with black people, right?
Yeah, boss. Like, the worst one was Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
Shit was like a boxing match. I couldn't hear the film. And then, God forbid, you say something. What'd you say, you motherfucker? What's your problem, dog? Stupid, man.
It's going back and forth. Yeah. Does it happen all the time, or am I making this up?
Dog, even fucking... I went to go see Cars with my niece, and that was the same shit. Yo, dog, that shit is crazy. That shit is talking. Like, come on, man.
It's too much, Earl.
Yeah.
It is. It's every genre of film. It doesn't have... A drama won't slow them down any.
No, not at all. And I'm glad you're now calling them them.
Well, I'm glad, be we.
I'm glad you fucking stepped into Kramerland.
But you can't. I can't even talk.
No, you saw Fez exposed for what he is. Revel in it.
No, but at the same time, 99% of it's pretty funny. It's like
absolutely not. I have never heard a fucking line that made me laugh. If I'm going to a fucking Jim Carrey film, right? Why would I want to hear some fucking schmuck that's I've never saw in my life? Why would I want to hear him and not Jim Carrey?
But even so, some of the running commentary is just it's funny at times. I mean,
it never makes me laugh yet. It's fucking embarrassing. It really is. All right, let's talk to a big-time actor, Jay Moore.
Ooh. Let's get his feedback. Jay, how are you, buddy?
Hey, guys. Hey, Earl. Did you really just fucking try to sell us on the fact that it's good when blacks yell during a movie in case you need to diffuse the situation? It's so fucking stressful during Raging Bull when he's punching the jail cell wall. It's nice to know there's a black guy next to me going, damn, he got hurt his fist, son.
That's the kind of shit that gets yelled out, too. There's never any wit. They just yell out the obvious. Like Dave pointed out, that's Luke. Yes, we fucking know it's Luke. You black Einstein?
I saw, and by the way, Fez, nice job on them. I saw
That
the
offended me
Omen.
even.
Fred Wiley from Tampa, Florida. Woo!
Thank you, Jay.
I saw the Omen in Times Square when the monkeys are going ape shit and like ripping up the car. The guy goes, "Damn, that was my car."
It's true. We know. You would be upset if it happened to you. It's not funny, Earl. It's not witty. It's not helpful. It's just fucking rude.
I don't even laugh when a black comic tells jokes. I'm going to laugh when a black human tells jokes. I don't want to hear how fucking goofy I am because I'm white. You know what, Earl? I got news for you, buddy. I don't talk like this, fella. No, I don't. In fact, I've never mowed my lawn and walked with my astro tied like this. In fact, I'm a pretty normal guy. Okay, brother. Fuck that shit. Fucking, you know what? We can learn a lot from what happened at the West Factory that night. Now those guys are suing for what? You can fucking sue in this country for getting your feelings hurt? You pussies. You said it best, Ronnie. The feds are the only ones that can carry their own water.
True. Very true. I'm glad to hear you fired up, Jay. Call extra. Get on there and defend Kramer.
Code.
Woo! Okay. That's
nothing.
Nothing. Nothing
All
from
right.
me. That's just me.
See you later.
All right. Take care, buddy. He came up with some good points, Earl. He came up with some good points.
Good points, but I still respectfully disagree.
Jose, I noticed that something happened over Thanksgiving. You haven't been on my side once today. This is the whole new Earl. And frankly, I like you better this way. Jose, you're on Fez.
Yes, it's Jose. I'm commenting on these black people being rude on the movie theaters.
Yeah.
To me, I figure they don't have any respect because I'm a truck driver. I gone to some places where you drop a load or something. The first thing they say to you is, "Hey, dog, what's up?" What is that shit with dogs and animals calling themselves? They don't have no respect, man.
All right, Jose, you might have taken it further and outside of the theater, just things that you hate about blacks. And I think that goes a little too far for us. Because before you know it, odor is going to come up. And then I literally, for the first time, will dump out. I will fucking dump out. And then you see him with a white woman. It just makes you, all right, I'm with you up to a point. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Scott, you're on Fez.
Watching Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that shit's gonna sink.
It is fucking true. That's the kind of shit that they're saying. I swear to God, and I'm not making this up. I'm in Times Square watching a fucking movie once. Black guy is fucking yelling shit out the whole time. Then suddenly he looks at his watch and he goes like this, 8:45, I'm gonna miss CSI, and runs out of the fucking theater. Maybe that's something that he should have thought. And I fucking was like, I cannot believe we're at this point.
It's like an ego-driven thing. Like, everyone wants to hear what I'm thinking, so I'm going to say it out loud. I want everyone to know that I figured out the boat was going to sink in Titanic.
Well, it's just they all think they're going to crack the
All right,
whole
there we go,
audience up.
Day. There, we're back in the day
Sorry.
again. I'm watching. Now you're in the Watley territory. That's a place of their own I don't go.
The blacks usually think that they're going to crack everyone up, and maybe there's something about they think we're white pussies.
Cody, you're on Fez.
Hey, you were talking about movies that were overrun or past their time. They're making a new Rocky movie.
Yeah,
They're,
60 years
they're
old and
bringing
he's going to
him back
box.
for- What?
60 years old and he's going to box. My feeling is this will break box office records in South Philadelphia and in Wildwood Crest in New Jersey. Not all Wildwood, but just in the Crest. Anybody going to go see this thing?
No, I can't go see Rocky, 6?
Yeah, Rocky
Jeez.
6. And it's actually officially called Rocky Balboa.
Because it's so embarrassing.
to say Rocky 6. I've heard, can I say a spoiler or no?
Go ahead.
I heard that one of the main characters dies, and it's not going to be Rocky. So that's all I'll tell you.
Why don't you
Paulie?
Nope.
Oh, but she dies before the movie. Yeah, that's already known.
No.
Doesn't happen in the film.
This is what I heard. This is my stuff. I heard she dies in the film.
No. I heard that it opens with him as a a widower because he didn't want to fucking pay her to come back.
Exactly. I heard that. They didn't want to. The budget was kind of small, and they just like, we're going to take it back to basics. Like, the reality was they just didn't have the cash. And she asked for a lot of money to do the movie.
Any money would be a lot of money to that fucking film. Stryker, you're on Fez.
Yeah, hey, my wife and I went and saw Casino Royale the other night.
Why?
And the scene in the beginning where Bond is chasing the black terrorist, every black person in the audience was shouting at the black guy to stop and beat that cracker Bond.
See, I hate that too, Earl. Rude for, I don't want to go to Rocky and hear people rooting against him because of skin color. I think you got to back Rocky no matter what.
Even if the guy's a better fighter, the black dude?
Mason Dixon.
Yeah, I am not going to root for Mason Dixon nor put up with people cheering. Now,
what an awful name. Mason the Line Dixon. That's his name in the movie.
Well, right now, they said up to this point he's been playing oldies in Tampa. And then later on he gets himself into fucking shape. You think if you had Mason and Dixon, you wouldn't need the extra little nickname. Mason Dixon would already be made up. Chris, you're on Fez.
Yeah, two things. God forbid you say something because then you're the racist, and I wanted to see what you thought of Borat.
Borat, I actually, there were parts that, did you see it, Dave?
Yes, I did.
Parts I laughed at, parts I went, well, this is stupid, parts where I actually said this is awful. But overall, I give the guy all the credit in the world. He kind of invented a new genre, and there are parts in it just hysterical. If anything, I cringed about Americans. I honestly was embarrassed for America throughout the whole film.
Yeah, anytime he's in with, like, frat boys, you know it's going to be funny. And I thought the way he mixed documentary and his fictional skits.
Yeah, and so I don't want to see man on face fucking ass stuff. It's just, it's too much. And I said, I may leave right now.
Right.
Fezzi, what was your big Thanksgiving film that you and the whole family went to see?
We took the 4-year-old to see Happy Feet. The worst nightmare of my life. I mean, I can put up with a lot. I'll go see, like, a big summer cartoon from time to time and stuff.
Yeah.
This is the worst piece of crap I have seen in a movie theater in the longest time. Yes, we get it. The penguin tap dances to old 70s funk and soul. We get it. And just for filler, to make this thing 90 minutes long, here we go. He's tap dancing again to Kool and the Gang, or he's tap dancing again to Stevie Wonder.
How did the baby like it?
The baby left tap dancing. Just
loved it.
Yeah, just loves seeing a tap dancing penguin.
All right, so the problem is not with the film. The problem was with you being in a tap dancing penguin film. Like, I can't imagine that anything a 4-year-old would like, I would like too. Unless there's a 4-year-old into Scorsese.
I liked Finding Nemo.
And I made my kids. I go like this. Watch this. This is Goodfellas.
My father maybe did. I remember when I was 5 years old, I'm like, I want to go see, whatever the action movie is, like a Rocky. He takes me to see Break Hard Pass with Charles Bronson.
Oh, nice.
Because he was a big Bronson fan. My mother was furious.
I think it's a lovely thing to take your kid to see The Machinist with Charles Bronson. See what it's like to be a killer.
Mr. Majestic.
Yeah, I don't think an adult can walk into a cartoon and enjoy it. I just don't understand why any adult would like Shrek or Nemo. Or
you didn't like Nemo? I thought that was
fucking
funny.
Felt the same way that Fez felt watching this other one. It's ridiculous. You're watching a cartoon. You're an adult. The only cartoon I would like would be Fritz the Cat. That one was good because you can jack to it.
I felt like all of a sudden I grew up in the middle of this movie because I enjoyed Nemo and I liked The Incredibles. I had no problem with those, sitting through those movies. This thing was just, there was no story at all. The ending just came out of nowhere. It was just all bad. And Robin Williams, stop it. You don't have to do every damn voice in the movie. We get it.
Yeah, he's getting paid per voice, though, so I can understand. He just got out of rehab. He needs a little cash.
The only person good in it was E.G. Daly, who was on our show, who did the voice of the baby penguin.
Nick, you're on Fez. Let's move on. Rich, you're on Fez.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, I agree with some of those folks, and it has nothing to do with your color, because I'm black, and I think people who speak out in movies are rude. They're rude. Right. Now, I'm embarrassed to say that the majority of the time that they're black.
Well, you know, here's the two things that you can bet on. They're either going to be black or teenage white kids. And teenage white kids are obnoxious. We can't stand them. We don't like our own. We wish they would stay away from us. Black people we're forced to live with. So we've got to...
We're forced to... Yeah, okay, I get my point is this.
We've got to get to the point where we can agree that when you're at a public event, you respect the other people. And not everybody wants to hear your fucking shit.
I'm in full agreement with that, but it shouldn't have anything to do with being black. I think it's a street mentality. Now, you can have white folks that have a street mentality, and typically they have little respect for people in society. So
these are called teenagers, and we hate them. We hate our white teenagers.
Well, I mean, they're black as well.
Yeah, we throw them in as blacks.
Pardon me. You call black people that rude as teenagers as well? That could be that.
No, you go with the opposite. I expect it to be white teenagers or black people, because I do see black adults yelling out in theaters.
Absolutely, I'm with you. So actually, it had nothing to do with being black, because I have a lot of black friends. When we go to the film, we are embarrassed when we hear rude people, regardless of their color, speaking out in the movie. So I'm with you. I don't want to hear that shit. I pay my money to see the actors and actresses do their thing.
All right, thank you very much, Rich.
You got it.
Talk to you later. Earl, why do you feel the need to fucking go back and cover for these people? Because I would never see you yelling out in a theater. I would never see it happen.
Well, me personally, I'm a reserved and quiet guy, and I go to a movie theater. I basically sit, I'll eat my popcorn, I'll drink my drink, but I'm not going to stop anybody from reacting to the film the way they want to react to the film. If they feel the need to crack a joke, if it's funny, fine. If not, that's just part of going, particularly to black theaters. That's just part of the experience. You walk in to most black theaters, you expect that.
First of all, why is there a black theater? Unless I'm on 125th Street. Why is anything considered a black theater?
Well, where the majority of blacks will go.
Am I allowed to say this is a white theater? You're not welcome here?
No, not at all. But I mean,
you can have black theaters.
Let's say like when I go to see my parents, they go to it's a stereotype, the Magic Johnson Theater on Jamaica Avenue. Majority of people go there are black. So if I'm going to go there, I know the drill already. I know I'm going to hear bad jokes, some funny.
Believe me, none of us are going to a Magic Johnson Theater. That's not the big fucking problem, all right? If I see Magic Johnson Theater and I go there, I deserve to be robbed. I really am not thinking straight. That's my fault.
It's not that bad.
But when I go to an AMC normal theater, I should be able to enjoy the fucking film.
What do you mean normal?
Well, it's not a Magic Johnson. Hey, you get money back for building this theater. I don't understand how it works. I don't know what his gimmick is, but it seems to work out for him. But I'm not going to go to those theaters. I understand.
But if that's the only theater around, that's like the only multiplex around, you're going to go to it. And
it ain't going to fucking happen. First of all, if that's the only theater around, I'm looking for an entrance ramp. I know I'm in the wrong part of town.
Or you could be like my father. He'll go, now I'm going to Green Acres. I'm not going to that theater.
Fez, have you ever been to a Magic Johnson theater in your life?
I have never been to a Magic Johnson cinema. Never.
I've been to two of them.
I could probably go in Queens, but I'd go right on the NRW and head straight to Times Square. I don't care if it's 20 minutes longer.
Now, when you said NRW, is that one of them a white train and the other one is a...
White people are so scared of black people.
It's just a regular N train.
Hey.
White people are so scared of black people.
Mark, you're on Fez.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Fez, come on, man. Happy Feet was finally a good kids movie. I have a 5-year-old son, and I've been seeing all this crap like Over the Hedge and all that other bullshit that's out there. Happy Feet was finally a movie we could sit through and enjoy.
Happy Feet was the worst. The dialects didn't even match up. I don't know why Mumbles, the main penguin, why he was white and his dad was black. The dad used some sort of black voice.
No.
You know what? This is why I hate to have these conversations, because it always falls into this. It's like no one knows where to draw the fucking line.
It was all about
They're penguins.
The movie was about tolerance. I mean, you want to talk about black versus white, but his dad was played by Hugh Jackman. How are you saying he's black?
Just the dialect that he used. None of the dialects.
I made a gigantic mistake by leaving this open today, and I apologize.
I'm just saying nobody was consistent with their performances,
They're
is what I
fucking
meant.
cartoons.
Well, that's
There's no
true.
white and black penguins.
Robin Williams had to do two voices. He did a Spanish voice and a crazy leader dude. It was just really that part I didn't like. But I thought, as a whole, I thought the movie was pretty good.
I thought it was just a one-joke Johnny, where it's, all right, there's the penguin dancing again. Great. Fun.
Here is, let me go over here to Dave. Dave, you're on Run Fez.
It's like you were saying, Ronnie, with teenagers, it's all about the attitude. You know, it's like one of those moves where you walk across the street too slow and you stare at somebody, you know, and it's giving them like, fuck you, what are you going to do about it? It's that whole attitude.
And a lot of white teenagers, you know, some of them look up to African Americans, so if they see them talking aloud in the theater, they may try to do that as well.
You know what, but take responsibility for our own kids. Is that a fucking problem?
All right.
That we don't blame our fucking kids? I mean, we blame our kids for what they do, not on others. Here's Peter. Peter, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I was at a theater once watching Matrix 3, and a big fight scene at the end, I hear from behind me, man, where did they get so many people who look like Smith?
Peter, Matrix 3 was ruined by the directors. Nobody else. Let's go to somebody who can bring some wisdom into this. Because obviously Fez pulled us over into an area we're not comfortable with. I thought Jay Moore went too far. Let's go with somebody I know I can trust. Here's the rapper. Rap, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you, pal?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
What do you say, pal?
I saw that Happy Feet like Fez did, and I have to agree with him.
Thank you, Rap.
Make head or tails of it.
It
made no sense. Like, I thought the guy died, then he was in the, what do you call it,
Penguin Heaven?
Yeah, in the Penguin Heaven. That didn't make any sense. And like you say, at the end, you know, he was just like, you know, they're trying to tell us something. They cut off their food supply. It made no sense.
Here's the thing. How old are your kids, Rap?
4 and 6.
You're not going to enjoy entertainment for another 10 years. The TV shows are going to be awful. The music you listen to is going to be awful in the car. When you're in a car and you have to put on a kid's CD, it must make you Father of the Year not to go crazy and start shooting. Because all that stuff that children like is just so terrible.
Well, you know, actually, Ronnie, this summer driving down the beach, it was kind of funny. We listened to you a lot.
Oh,
and
jeez.
Jessica, my 6-year-old, sitting there going, the radio said the H word, the radio said the L word. And she didn't know.
The radio said. Here's the...
I kept saying, that's not the radio, that's Uncle Ronnie.
All right, Rapper. Talk to you later, buddy.
Okay. I'll see you, pal.
Oh, yeah. This whole kids' cartoon things. Hey, something just came in for us. What do we got, Dave? Some presents, Christmas presents?
Have some packages.
All right, open them up one at a time. What do we got? We got one for you?
This one says Fez Rules.
All right, Fez Rules, so this is a Fez present.
Yep. And
who did it come from? You got a name on there?
Yeah, it says WUF.
Hey, send me Than, and Than and I live in the same neighborhood now. I ran into Than on the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we also got 2 more large boxes addressed to you, Ronnie, that just came in.
Just addressed to me. Oh, this is going to be a fabulous Christmas. I'm Mr. Popularity. Have a seat, Than.
All right.
Fez, let me introduce you to one of my new neighbors. This is Than.
Hello, Than.
Not only that, he lives directly across the river from you. You're at, what, like 72nd Street?
Yeah.
He's at 75th in York. Tonight, tonight, have Fez do the thing where he flicks his lights on and off for him.
Oh, totally. I'll do that for you. You can see me across the river.
Nice.
And you can check. When did you move over that way?
Just a couple months ago.
Now, you're way over. That's pretty far away, right?
Yeah, I was very close to the Lytle incident.
Yeah, the Corey Lytle building that he flew his plane into.
Wow, nice box of cigars.
I got some Three's Company trading cards.
Oh, that's something you give the Big A.
I got something. The magic of peanut butter. 100 new and favorite recipes.
Because you had them on your balls.
Yeah, that's great.
And what did Earl get?
And then Earl has some stick... Oh, Mr. Perfect. One of those little Facebooks.
Nice. All right. Here, I think, is the perfect gift for me, cigars. No one's ever done this before, but this is the way to really make me feel good at Christmas. Send some cigars right here to the radio station.
Yeah, I got Three's Company trading cards that look to be about 25 years old.
Yeah, collectibles. Who did those come from? Read out the name again.
That came from WUF. WUF. Woof, I suppose.
Thank you, Wolf.
Thanks, Wolf.
We appreciate it. I like the fact that you threw some matches in, too. You threw matches in, and I was thinking to myself, a nice bottle of wine, and this would have been the perfect gift altogether.
Let me use those matches on these trading cards.
Don't be one of those... Don't do Opie's act. The act is this. Opie's going to be mean to you. I'll be totally nice and say out your name, Wolf. But I do appreciate the cigars. But if this would have came in a nice big box, and maybe been Cuban, it would be even more appreciated. Dan, who are you living with over there? With a chick?
No, by myself.
So, yeah, that whole thing is true then.
Which,
Some of the boys, they say they never saw you with a girl before.
No, I've been with them. In every way imaginable.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. Fez, I owe you that $10 then.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Hand it over.
I thought for sure the rumors were right. So you're overlooking the river?
No, there's actually a bunch of crap in the way.
Like what?
Buildings.
Well, go down to 72nd, right there. It's 72nd on the other side of York. And Fez will flick his lights on and off. I have him do it every once in a while. It's very fun.
Just so you know, everything's all right, that he's kicking?
Yeah. It's basically, I checked into one of those phone and I can't get up things. It's way too expensive. Where were you heading last night? Just walking around the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Odd. Casing? Were you casing?
Yes.
Overall, though, I don't know. It's a very straight neighborhood, so I don't know how you're going to do there.
I'll be all right. I blend well.
Good. All right, then. How's everything in your life? Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Must be doing pretty good living in Manhattan, unlike the other guys, huh?
Yeah, no.
Nice to know who the higher-paid producers are.
Yeah, me.
And I can't get either one of my guys into Manhattan.
I'm trying.
They're scrimping by.
I'm trying.
They're Queensbound.
Hey, if Claire moves in with me, maybe.
Somebody told me that Claire was offered a job in New York and she turned it down.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe a waitress job, but she's trying to be a museum person.
Well, that ain't going to fucking happen.
Or a
But I'm talking about her fucking throwing some slop around. That she said it was too much pressure in New York.
Yeah, maybe. I guess she might have gotten hooked up with a restaurant by a famous chef. But the other girls were nasty to her.
So, really?
Yeah.
What were they calling her?
Well, just, Jersey girl.
Trash, Jersey trash.
Yeah, Jersey
Is
stuff.
it because of the reputation for blowing so many chefs?
No.
And they thought that's how she got the job.
Boy, wish that hadn't come up just now.
Uncomfortable, right?
Yeah. I wish we could focus on Than again.
Well, Than's got a beautiful apartment overlooking the East River.
I know.
He's doing well for himself.
Maybe me and you, maybe roomies someday, or?
Probably not.
Oh.
Your own pad right there on the Upper East Side. Actually, you're 3 blocks away, I think, from where Joe Namath's penthouse used to be. Very nice neighborhood for Than.
Wow.
And they do well by you guys.
They do all right.
My guys are living in a pup tent right now in Queens. Both of them. Right next to the railroad tracks.
Keeping each other warm.
Yeah, whatever.
Are there any basement apartments on the east side?
I'm sure.
We call those subways. You'd be very fucking happy. You'd be very happy down there living next to the tracks.
I'll be a mole person.
You know what? I'm going to give one of these cigars to Wild Bill.
How come?
It's the season of giving. Hand that over to Wild Bill and tell him thank you very much.
Okay.
Because you know what? I shouldn't take off. I should spread the wealth around a little bit.
You want some of these Three's Company's trading cards?
You know what? If you don't want them, I'll definitely take them.
I'll share them with you.
Who was the real person at Three's Company that knew so much?
Me. I'm the one who knows Three's Company trivia.
Thank you very much for the cigar.
Sure, Bill. Would you like another one?
Oh, whatever.
You know why? It's Christmas.
Thank you very much, Ron.
What's GCF stand for?
On your sweatshirt.
Good, clean fun.
You know, I'm sitting here trying to talk to Than. I turn around and he fucking runs out. There's something about him and me. We don't get along. We had a very awkward moment on the street last night, and then tonight he just walks out on me.
He had to get back to York.
Than, where you run off on me? You feel like you've done too much radio today?
Yeah, I'm all tapped out.
Me and you are neighbors now.
Yeah.
We're buddies. We should be talking about things on the air.
Okay.
Some of the big buildings they're putting in, how the hospital is sprawled out too far.
What's your favorite food emporium? Stuff like that.
Good stuff like that, sure.
Yeah.
I want you next Saturday. I will meet you down at the little green market that we have in the churchyard.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful vegetables. Don't buy your vegetables anywhere else.
All right.
Great fruits, great vegetables, all local stuff.
I want to move to this neighborhood. That'll be fun. Hang out with you guys. Maybe we can get a cup of Joe or something. Just us three.
I'll meet you at Java Girl. That's where we all hang out on 66, Java Girl.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Dave, why don't you do this? I'm going to go out with Than and do a welcome to the neighborhood thing. I don't want you to feel left out. I'm going to make sure that I get a picture of us out having dinner. I'm going to send it to you. Download it on the computer.
That's not what I had in mind, but...
What did you want?
Us three, hanging out like buddies.
I'm sorry, it's Upper East Side. If I had you come in, you'd actually have to have ID just to come into my block.
We go to that ice cream shop that we always go to.
Can't stand him. I really can't stand him.
Just grasping at
Always. You went once.
All right, we're going to take a break.